Okay guys, we should be covering a lot of, or we should be developing really well with our Takagi Yoshin Ryu Kihon Waza. We've covered some of the fundamental movement, the postures, the kamae, as well as the first part of the Daken Kihon, or the striking basics. What I'd like to introduce to you today is the basic Ken Waza, or the techniques used with our hands. So I'm going to go through each of them. The first one is Fudo Ken. Fudo Ken. This is basically a conventional fist. Next is Shuto, or a bladed fist. Please make sure that the small bones on the back of your hand follow the line of your forearm and you have a slight bend in your fingers. It's not this type of Shuto. Next is Goshi Ken. Goshi Ken. Here we use the tips of our fingers like nails striking into our opponent. And then the next one and fourth is Boshi Ken, where we're using the tip of our thumb to strike into vital points of our training partner. Now let's look at some fundamental exercises with these techniques. Casey? So starting from a natural stance, I'm going to step forward with my right foot and strike up into the head with Fudo Ken. Please make sure that you keep a slight bend in your arm. Don't extend and lock your elbow out. Then back. Then from here, strike to the head. Then back. Then strike to the sternum. And back. And strike to the sternum. And back. Please take notice that when I'm doing this strike, my head is not moving. My head stays in line with my lead foot. These kinetics are important. And back. Now we'll do the same type of movement with Shuto, but we'll be striking to the kasumi, or to the side of the temple. Stepping forward with the right, strike. Stepping forward with the left, strike. Now what's important here when we employ Shuto in the Takagi Yoshin Ryu, it's the closest distance between 2 points. This type of Shuto is not correct. Striking in a circular motion and hitting him to the side. Straight up and hit. Next is Goshi Ken. Using the tips of my fingers, I'm going to use this top of his pectorals to strengthen my hands. So stepping forward, strike, strike, then accuracy, strike to the face. These two fingers are striking to the eyes. These two fingers are striking to the side of the face. The middle finger is contacting the head. And back. Then from here, I change it up. 1, 2, 3. Next is Boshi Ken. With Boshi Ken, I'm going to be striking to the crook of the shoulders. 1, 2, then to the sternum. 3. And with Boshi Ken, I don't want to actually hit and pop and strike. I want to touch and drive in that manner. With Boshi Ken, you can also use different points of coming into the side of the neck as well as to the crook of the hip to get a flex-reflex response from your training partner. And these are the striking basics for the Takagi Yoshin Ryu. As well, please train them from the Zagamai. So we'll look at just the technique Fudo Ken, Zagamai. And of course, using that type of momentum and motion with all 4 of the strikes from Takagi Yoshin Ryu.